Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. I've already shuffled the cards, so I'm laying out your spread. Virgo, at the end of your reading, we're going to pull a guidance card for you to see what your guidance is. I hope you're all doing well. Blah, 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 blah. I almost couldn't speak, so make sure that you focus on speaking clearly in your week ahead, and make sure that you're saying what you want to say and mean what you say and say what you mean, Virgo. I thank you all for your likes, your shares, and subscribes to my channel. And I really appreciate that very, very much. So Virgo, let's get into your reading. Virgo, underneath the deck, you have the Two of Cups. So there is a relationship, a partnership, a union, a contract, an agreement that you're focused on, okay? This could even be you focusing on your own emotional balance, but this feels more to do with the relationship. Now, your situation is you got this Three of Pentacles. So this is Earth energy. This is the work card. So with this is your situation, Virgo, there's something that you are very much working on, something new, something you're trying to build, something you're trying to create. Perhaps you're working on a relationship. Perhaps you're trying to build a relationship. Perhaps you're working on a new relationship, Virgo. Perhaps you're working on your emotions with yourself. But you are definitely focused on work. Perhaps you're focused on actual work, at work. What's on your mind is this Five of Pentacles. So with this Five of Pentacles, you're trying to recover. You may feel left out in the cold by someone. You may have experienced some sort of loss to your resources. But this is what's on your mind, the loss of that. Feeling left out in the cold by someone, or experiencing some sort of lack in your circumstances, in your world, or with your resources. And you're focused on that, and you're focused on trying to work on it with Three of Pentacles. Okay? And with this being the Two of Cups, this either can be you working on a relationship, a partnership, or this is you working on yourself emotionally with whatever the experience was that you were put through that caused you to experience this lack in your mind that you are now trying to recover from. Whether this is through a relationship or situation, but this is something that's going on in your world. So the way that you see yourself is that you are the Lovers. And so with the Lovers, this is a major arcana. So you could be dealing with the Gemini, or this could be you having this energy in your chart. But with the Lovers here, this is you focused on possibly unions, choices, commitments, contracts, head and heart decisions with this energy. And with the Lovers here, this is about decisions with what you're working on, or trying to build, or trying to create, or trying to have come together. And so you're making head over heart decisions. Or maybe you're looking at who you want to come into union with that Two of Cups, or work together with whatever it is that you're working on with that Three of Pentacles. And so in the recent past, you have the Nine of Coins. This is Earth energy. So in the recent past with this Nine of Coins, you've been very resourceful and independent, and you've been successful at being resourceful, being independent, being practical, being able to achieve the things that you want, using wisdom, having success, enjoying the fruits of your labor. And so where you're at right now is you have this Two of Wands. And with this Two of Wands fire energy, this is about you planning, needing to make a decision and acting on that decision. This is you focusing on domination in a situation or whatever you are planning on or going to take action with. But Two of Wands is talking about decisive action, decisive planning. I feel that you see two hands there. This is someone talking to somebody. So you're talking to someone. You're making a decision to collaborate with someone, possibly with this Two of Wands energy. Because there's three hands in this situation. The hands of this person and the hand of someone else. So you are, where you're at now is you're dealing with someone else. You've made a decision to move forward and plan in your dealings with someone else. You are dealing with someone else is where you're at right now. So whoever you're dealing with, this is someone that you are working together with or trying to work together with. You're trying to create something with, build something with, have something come together, work out. You may be trying to form a partnership or collaboration, or you may be trying to resolve something within a relationship, or you may be trying to come to an agreement on something. But you have the challenge of the Seven of Swords. And with this Seven of Swords energy here is your challenge. This is mental energy. So with the Seven of Swords, the challenge could be lies, deception, theft, strategy, escape. And these are the challenges. So which one of these challenges is yours, Virgo? Because what's coming towards you is this Ten of Swords. And this here is mental anguish. And this person is stabbed in the back. So be careful. You may be being deceived or stabbed in the back or stolen from. And your challenge may be to avoid being stabbed in the back, deceived or stolen from, or lied to. Your challenge may be careful who you choose to work with or have a collaboration or partnership with, because you may experience loss with that Five of Pentacles. And you got this Ten of Swords, so this is being stabbed in the back. This is mental anguish. This is experiencing ruin. Or is the challenge you, or is this you doing this to someone? So what side of this are you on? And so how you're being seen is this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords has been coming up a lot. This is more mental energy. Now, you also could be strategizing. I feel like this is the challenge is you strategizing, you coming up with a plan. This could be you coming up with a plan, trying to come up with a plan to get out of something, to recover, to work on and recover, and working with someone else. But still, I feel the warning here is be careful who you're choosing to work with or work out plans with in order to have this recovery, so you don't get stabbed in the back or stolen from, deceived, or betrayed with that Ten of Swords here. Because you may be stabbed in the back, or you may experience ruin as a result. I mean, with this Ten of Swords here, it's possible you could be trying to bring something to an end and avoid ruin. But you're seen as the Queen of Swords. And with that Queen of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords. So you're focused on cutting away any worries and concerns and fears, and anything that could cause any restrictions or hindrances. And you're seen as that person that's able to see clearly, to think things through, to be logical, to be intelligent, to bring wisdom to the situation, to come up with that plan to get rid of this Nine of Swords energy. So that's good. That's good. And so how you feel, your feelings and emotions, is this King of Swords. And this is the Master of the Suit. This is more mental energy. You have a lot of mental energy here, Virgo. So the caution with the mental energy here is for you to not be trapped in your mind, for you to not obsess over things, for you to not deceive yourself, for you to not experience mental anguish, and for you to not overthink things and become fearful or to worry. But with this King of Swords, this here is your innermost feelings and emotions. And so with that King of Swords, you have the Queen of Cups. So the King of Swords is the master of his suit. And I feel with the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups here, your innermost feelings here is that you want to be able to proceed detached from your emotions. You want to be able to see and think clearly without emotions attached to whatever it is that you're dealing with here. You are trying to be logical. You're trying to be firm but fair. You're trying to cut away what no longer serves you. You're trying to execute your plans. You're trying to see something through. You're trying to be logical and intelligent. You're trying to be strategic. And so you're trying to, I'm hearing harden your heart. Why would you need to harden your heart? But I did just hear that. You're trying to harden your heart. Is that necessary? Must be. So your outcome is you got this Two of Swords. And with that Two of Swords, you have the Four of Cups. So the Two of Swords is more decision-making, mental energy, and it's with the Four of Cups. So I feel that some of you feel stuck and blocked, and you are discontented. Others of you, you are unable to make a decision due to you not being happy with what you have to make a decision with. Others of you, I feel that you don't have peace with the ability to make a decision because you don't have contentment about the choices, or you don't see the choices. But there's discontentment around options or the lack of options. And so you don't have peace about something, or you feel stuck. But the decision is either being delayed or unable to be made because of it, or you are making a decision that you're not happy about making. But a decision is at the end of this, whether it's made, delayed, or whether you are avoiding it. A decision is down the road for you here. Some of you may be trying to create an opportunity. Some of you may miss an opportunity as it has to do with this decision. Some of you may miss the opportunity for lack of the decision. So let's take a look at what your guidance is, Virgo. I feel like some of you want to know what that Ten of Swords is, right? Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords. With this Ten of Swords, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like there is mental anguish and ruin or you got a lot going in your mind, a lot of worry, because there's something that you have a problem with trying to deal with practically, or secure, or make stable. Now, for others of you, I do feel that you are able to bring something to an end that felt like you were experiencing ruin, because you're able to come up with the practical means to ground the situation, to bring it under control, to nurture it, to deal with it, and to work on it, to secure it, and to make it stable. So some will be able to bring this Ten of Swords to an end. Some of you will not be able to. So there you have it. And this is around, for some of you, around money and finances. For some of you, this is to do with work specifically. For others of you, this is it. This is around relationships. And so, Spirit, what is the guidance for Virgo? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The guidance is revelation. Listen to your life. The right path will reveal itself. That is your guidance. You know what this means for you, for those this message and this guidance resonates with. Revelation. Listen to your life. The right path will reveal itself. So perhaps with this Two of Swords, if you are not happy with something, then do nothing but do that which gives you peace. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.